back to Book Reviews by Alice. Today we're going to be talking about The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Jensen. Now this is a book that I saw all over booktok and bookstagram, and I decided to give it a whirl, we'll say, after having seen so many good reviews and things like that about it. I will say the level of spice in the book, from what I had read and heard, is over-exaggerated from my personal opinion, but the book and the story as a whole was really fun. I especially liked the world building in this particular book. I think the fact that I grew up on an island probably has a lot to do with why I enjoyed the fact that our main character, Lara, is sent from her own kingdom to marry the king, Aren, of another kingdom, which happens to be an island-filled kingdom. And so for somebody who grew up on an island, that world building in particular made a lot of fun for me. And also the description of the massive bridge. It was open enough to interpretation that you could kind of decide for yourself what you thought it looked like, but detailed enough that you really were able to figure out where they were in your own design in your head as things were happening throughout the story. So one thing that I liked about it is that it's not an insta-love sort of thing, and Aren is a very honorable type character. There's no, like, it's an arranged marriage clearly, but there's no forced intimacy from him to her. He really tries to let her find her footing, come to him, this kind of situation. Sometimes in books like this, it's an insta-love, or it's a case where they force things on each other, and that's not the case in this at all. They're both trying to find their footing, and I like that about it, because we get to see the real side of Aren really quickly. Now, Lara clearly is going to hide herself significantly longer, and she is the main protagonist in the story, so she does hide herself from him a lot longer, but I feel like very quickly we believe that Aren is genuine and that he really is trying to do what's right for his people, and he thought that this marriage would actually benefit his kingdom and his people, and I think that, and he does intend to be loyal to his wife and eventually would like to have a family and that kind of thing with her, which is really nice to see for a change. A lot of the books, when the king marries, he's got mistresses and whoever all over the side and that, and he's not one of those characters. He's married, he's now got a wife, and that's it. There's no woman on the side, there's no harem of ladies gaggling around him. He's a one and done kind of guy, which is very nice to see and honestly very sweet in this particular situation. But yeah, the world building was fantastic. The characters, I loved watching their journey and their story about figuring things out. It is book one in a duology, so my next review is going to be on the second half of it. But yeah, I really liked the tale, and sometimes world building overshadows the characters, but I think in this case everything we learned about the world added to the visual of the world and added to the depth of the characters as they are living in that world, which was a nice change. And honestly, if you like romance stories in a fantasy world that have a lot of political intrigue, we'll say, around the whole situation in the marriage and that, then this is definitely a book for you, because I thought it was a blast. The characters were great, and yeah, you should definitely check it out. So again, that's The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Jensen, and you can find that wherever you usually get your books. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.